We all know that sleep is important, but do we really know why? You might think of sleep as just a time your brain takes to rest, but there's actually a lot more going on. And scientists have found some fascinating things about sleep that you probably didn't realize. Here are 7 facts about sleep, from how much you really need to why it makes you smarter. Number 1, sleep is not optional. It's true. You can go without food for weeks and without water for days, but you can only go without sleep for a couple of days. That's because your brain and body need sleep to repair, process, and reset. So while people can survive for a long time without food or water, chronic sleep deprivation is extremely dangerous and can lead to serious physical and mental problems. No, 2, we sleep in cycles. If you go to bed early and wake up naturally, you probably sleep through 4 to 6 sleep cycles. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes, and during a sleep cycle, you move from light sleep to deep sleep to REM sleep, which is when you dream. Every night your brain repeats this cycle multiple times, and scientists used to think that you had to complete a whole sleep cycle to feel rested. But now they believe that both deep sleep and REM sleep are important for feeling well rested. No. 3. While we sleep, our brain removes toxins. When you're awake, your brain takes in information from the world around you. That's how you learn new things and experience life. But that also means your brain collects a lot of waste products. Sleep helps clear out those toxins. During sleep, your brain clears out metabolic byproducts, such as carbon dioxide, and removes waste through the lymphatic system. Research shows that sleep deprivation causes a buildup of harmful proteins in the brain. In fact, scientists have observed a nearly 2-fold increase in brain waste after a night with insufficient sleep. On the other hand, sleep seems to prevent the buildup of toxic proteins by facilitating their clearance from the brain. No. 4. We store our memories while we sleep. Learning and memory go hand in hand. Your brain uses experiences to form memories that help you navigate the world. But just forming memories isn't enough. Your brain must also consolidate them so you retain them long term. Consolidation is the process of stabilizing, strengthening, and storing a memory. This occurs during sleep. One study found that when participants were deprived of sleep after training, they performed worse on a memory test than participants who slept after training. Researchers concluded that sleep promotes memory consolidation. There's even evidence that dreams play a role in memory. In one study, researchers found that subjects recalled more dream content when they were given a surprise memory test at 5 a.m. in the middle of their sleep cycles. The findings suggest that REM sleep enhances memory consolidation. No. 5. Our muscles and immune system repair themselves while we sleep. Staying awake requires a lot of energy. When you're awake, your body is busy moving, talking, and digesting. But when you sleep, your body gets a chance to rest and recharge. Sleep allows your muscles to recover from the wear and tear of the day. Scientists believe that exercise may improve sleep quality because physical activity tires the body and helps it prepare for restful sleep. Sleep also gives your immune system a chance to catch up. Studies show that chronic sleep loss weakens the immune system and increases inflammation. On the other hand, adequate sleep strengthens the immune system and helps fight off infections. No. 6-8 hours is the sweet spot. Although there's a lot of variation, most adults need between 7 and 9 hours of sleep per night for full recovery. Sleeping less than that can lead to big problems. In fact, research shows that even losing 1 hour of sleep a night can cause serious issues like brain fog, mood swings, poor work performance, and difficulty concentrating. But getting too much sleep can be a problem too. One study found that sleeping more than 9 hours a night is associated with an increased risk of dementia, depression, and cardiovascular disease. So if you want to stay healthy, it's important to find the right amount of sleep for you. For most adults, that's somewhere between 7 and 9 hours. No. 7. Not getting enough sleep chronically can be deadly. It's no secret that sleep is important, but many of us don't get enough. According to the CDC, 1/3 of American adults don't get the recommended amount of sleep. That's a big problem because not getting enough sleep chronically can lead to serious health consequences. Studies show that sleep loss is linked to obesity, depression, heart disease, and Alzheimer's. In fact, research suggests that inadequate sleep may be responsible for as many as 20% of deaths in the U.S. That's why it's important to make sleep a priority. And number 8, sleep helps us learn and be creative. When you're awake, your brain takes in information from the world around you. That's how you learn new things and experience life. But once you fall asleep, your brain starts processing that information. Specifically, REM sleep, or rapid eye movement sleep, helps us remember what we've learned and solve problems. In fact, studies show that REM sleep improves memory and increases creativity. One study found that participants who were deprived of AM sleep performed worse on a spatial navigation task than participants who got a full night's sleep. Another study found that sleep deprivation reduced the ability to think outside the box, but a good night's sleep did the opposite, enhancing creative thinking. So if you want to learn something new or solve a problem, make sure you get a good night's sleep first. Now, let's look at some frequently asked questions about sleep. Why do we need to sleep? As mentioned earlier, sleep is essential for repairing and resetting our brains and bodies. What happens if I don't get enough sleep tonight? If you don't get enough sleep tonight, you may feel tired or grumpy tomorrow. However, studies show that missing just one night of sleep won't have any serious consequences. How much sleep do babies need? Babies need a lot of sleep. Newborns need 14 to 17 hours of sleep per day, and school-aged children need 9 to 11 hours. What is the best position to sleep in? There's no one best position to sleep in. Side sleeping may be best for pregnant women and people with certain health conditions. However, people often switch positions throughout the night. What should I do if I can't sleep? If you can't sleep, try relaxing and counting sheep. But if that doesn't work, get out of bed and do something relaxing until you feel sleepy. Then go back to bed. Finally, let's answer the question, why do we close one eye when we sleep? You probably do this without even realizing it. And it's not just a quirk of human nature. Closing one eye when you sleep is actually an adaptation that helps protect your eyes from injury. It is also thought to help you get a better night's sleep by reducing the amount of light that enters your eye. So next time you close one eye before falling asleep, know that you're following in the footsteps of our ancestors who evolved to do the same thing. And if you liked learning these facts about sleep, be sure to subscribe for more videos about the amazing science that happens in our bodies. And if you'd like to support our channel even further, consider becoming a patron where you can watch our videos ad-free and get exclusive access to content. Thanks for watching.